Hey, Thrive Chapel, as you may recall from this past Sunday morning, we began to outline the very strong likelihood that we would be transitioning from our current building, as our landlords have petitioned us for quite a while now, to then relocate in a more temporal situation and a mobile situation. We drew comparisons last Sunday to what we're facing as a church, to what Moses had to lead the people of Israel out of Egypt through the wilderness into what God had promised for generations before them, the place called the Promised Land. I began to parallel that aspect of Scripture with where we're at as a church, that we've been in this place that has been great to us with the current building, but we also know the current leadership really wants us to exit. We're going to enter into a season of a wilderness setting. I didn't quite announce this past Sunday what that setting was going to be because so much of it was it's in motion still. So wanted to shoot this video for all of our volunteers and our contributors to help you get an inside view and an inside prayer track as to what we're looking at. Currently, I am at Etowah High School, where we have gotten a soft yes from the principal who holds all the autonomy in approving rental situations from tenants like a church. We have since turned our application in based on the local Etowah principal's approval that the school district, as the board starts to regather in July, they're going to review our application July 11th. So we're in a hold and wait time frame for the holidays and some of the summer vacation of the Cherokee County School District Board to subside, to where they get back to work and they review our application and give the final okay for us to move forward. So I wanted to send this video here from Etowah High School to initially and formally announce to all of our insiders of Thrive that this is where we're targeting. This is where we have our best yes so far. We've been given 18 no's in other areas, and this is our best opportunity going forward. So we're hopeful that at July 11th we'll receive the final approval, and all the steps of preparing teams and getting our mobile equipment in line will just begin to fall in line from that yes on July 11th with all the preparations we're already making. So here's what I want to ask of you. Volunteers, contributors of Thrive, people who call this your church family. As you drive by Town Lake and Etowah High School, think about praying in this direction, that we would receive continued favor through the principal, Mr. Horn, to the school district, school board that would have to give the final approval to give us our permission, that then at the end of July we'll start relocating here, start getting set up, start having some services together before we get back to the beginning of the school year, which is school starts August 1st, and our first Sunday back in the school year will be August 7th. We want to be established in the school for a couple weeks prior to that. So a lot of these dates are in flux, a lot of these dates are still in motion. I want to encourage you, as you're driving by, no one's even here in the parking lot because a lot of the school staff are off for the summer. I'd encourage you to drive up here on a nice evening when the sun has begun to set a little bit, maybe walk the parking lot, pray over the building, pray for the students and the faculty and the decision makers, and our opportunity as Thrive Chapel to come here to relocate as in a holding pattern, a wilderness season, as we look forward to what God has for us in our eventual promised land of a building. We're going to keep working the leads of long-term permanent space that we're already negotiating and working through, and we'll keep moving forward in that direction. I want to read a verse to you, though, that I read this past Sunday. So unless you forgot the verse or maybe missed service, let me read this verse to you here. Moses is challenging God. How can I do this? How can I lead the people through? And this is how God challenged Moses and the people who are following him. He says, I will be with you. This will be the sign to you that it is I who has sent you. That when you have brought the people out of Egypt, or out of your current place, through the wilderness, you will worship me, your God, on this new mountain. I think we have that in-between opportunity of our wilderness to come up here, set up shop, pitch our tent of sorts, roll our equipment in, have church, have kids' church in the band and choir classrooms, roll back out Sunday afternoon, and just bide our time for when the right opportunity either develops or comes to us with a more permanent space. I'm excited for this time. It feels like we're stepping into real-life biblical reenactments and re-experiences of this time together. So man, I can't wait to partner with you as you partner with us to extend our prayer forward, to believe that God has got this plan for us, and to see it come to fruition here in the coming weeks. God bless you. Cannot wait to see you as we continue to take these steps up forward. God bless.